Hello everyone, welcome back. Amit here. This is first episode of my new series, Grading Your Footage. If you want me to pick your footage to grade, then here is the criteria that you need to follow. Follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Then DM me on my Instagram with title name Grading Your Footage and with the link of your footage. And then I'm gonna need from you in written that you have permission to use this footage for your tutorials. So now you know the rules are very simple. If you have any question, just drop a comment below. Here is the shot that we are going to use in our first episode. It came from my friend Oliver. His Instagram handle is right here. Go check out his page and give him a follow. So without any other delay, let's start with the grade. I will leave first node for noise reduction. Why I do that in my first node, I will show you later. You will understand that why I always do noise reduction in my first node. Let's name it NR so we know what we are doing on which node. So later on, if we want to change something, then we know where we did something. So that's why naming node is perfect way to do that. If you want to know how to rename the node, just go in customize keyboard customization. Just search node, and in nodes you will find here label selector node, and I selected here for tab. So let's make another node. Just name it exposure. Here we are going to do exposure settings, adding contrast, pivot, everything here in this node. So let's go in parades, take offset a little bit up and start adding contrast. From left, pick it a little bit up so we don't lose details in the black parts. Let's just make it more contrasty. From pivot you can set the lights where you want more. I think that's good. Let's make another node and name it balance plus saturation. Here I will balance a little bit, and if I want to add saturation I will add in this node. So let's just balance a little bit. Here you can see blue is a little less in the highlights. Let's just add and gain a little bit blue. So just make them proper balance shot. Let's go in vector. Let's add a little bit saturation. I think that much is good. So that's good. And that's all for this node. Let's add another node. Let's get it down. So name it look. I'm going to add another layer node by clicking Option and L. And let's name it skin. So we will separate her skin. So let's qualify her skin. I will start from color preset red, and then just click on highlights and make some corrections. Do as much as you can. Let's denoise it. Let's just clear white. I think that's good. And let's just go in look node, and I want it to like little cold greenish look. So for that Let's just get it in towards blue. First go too far, then come back. I think this is okay. And let's add a little green for cyanish look. Don't worry about anything if you're finding it like hairs are getting little blue. We will cover everything in next node. Let's add another layer node. I want to get this part also. Let's just go in qualifier and select that part. Just manage it more perfectly. Let's add the temperature and magenta color little bit. Looks a little nice. And let's go in skin node and do the same thing. Add a little temperature towards magenta. Plain ones. It looks good. Let's add another node. Just name it look adjustment, you can say. And here, let's go in hue versus options. Firstly, we are going to do hue versus hue. Let's take green out from it. Let's go in yellow a little bit. Let's go back in green. That looks good. Let's go in cyan color. Sorry, blue. And let's take it towards a little bit in cyan. So, as you can see by switching off and on, how much difference we made in just one node by just hue versus hue option. Let's just go in hue versus saturation and add a little bit saturation in blue, not blue too much, and a little bit in green. Here it looks more good. Let's just add another node before this look adjustment node by pressing Shift and S. That will make a before node. So here what I want to do, I want to select the darkest part of a shot and make it more cinematic, more darker. So for that, let's take higher part down and start selecting. I want to pick more like her hairs. I just don't want to select the jacket. Denoise it and create the whites. And let's just take it from left and take it a little back. So as you can see, now everything looks more contrasty. As you can see here in class, it looks more good. This, it gives a little look to it. So why I want to use noise reduction first, as you can see now here. I don't know if you can see it in YouTube, but I want to show you by zooming it. This is happening a little bit fluctuations. So if I have done already the noise reduction in first node, then this can't be happened. So for that, let's just kill every other node, and on our first node, as I'm zooming in, you can see how much noise is here. So let's take frame 3, a little bit from temporal, and let's break this part. You can see now it's less noise. Take it in fit by pressing Shift and Z. So now I get everything good. So now you can see everything looks good. Let's go back here and make it a little softer. And soft from here, and also soft here. So now it looks good. It looks softer, but we will take care in just another node for sharpening. Let's just name it sharp and go in blur. And here you can see select sharpen. And if you are going to down, it will sharp it more. If you are going to up, it will blur. So I will go back 47. It's good for me. So let's go back here. Let's add a parallel node. And here in this node, I want to select the glasses here. So I want to take a little red from it and add a little blue so it looks more whiter. So for that, let's just qualify them. Add more. Yeah, just add with mask. It won't have to be perfect. So I have to just make a quick mask. And let's just drag it. So let's just add blue in it. And shadows also. Just take care that, as you can see, a little change, but it looks more good. So let's just name it blacks, and this one name it grass. Let's add another node for vignette. So I want to make a total focus on her, not other things. So let's just soften it up. So it won't be noticeable, but if I show you later, then you can see how much difference it made. So here I want to inverse it. So I don't want to affect this part. but I want to affect the other part. So let's go here in curves. Let's take it from here a little down. So now the whole focus is here. And let's add outside node of this by pressing Option and O, because I want to work on her a little bit. Just add a little details. For that, I'm going to add midtone details a little bit for sharpening her. And from sharpened, I will add a little sharpness also. So now it looks good. Let's name it vignette and name this one focus. And let's add another node for my favorite thing, film grain. $35 400T. Let's just make it bigger so we can see what's going on. I wanna go a little bit harder with that. So I think that much is enough. I hope you can see it a little less. So look adjustment node, let's just go in shadows and add a little red in shadow, because there's too, I'm looking like it's too much blue in it. So I think that's perfect. So let's name it film gray. So let's just go back and so take you step by step again. Let's just kill all nodes and start from first. Here we just did noise reduction. In this node, we have done a contrast and save details in shadows by lift a little bit up. Then we go in balance node, and here we did take our highlights a little bit towards blue and add a little saturation. And then we made a look node, so where we add a bluish color. Then we go in skin node and took our skin out to make it a little bit pop and make it look good. Then we made another node where we take care of her neck so it won't look blue or purple anymore, as you can see here. So then we did our look adjustment, make it a little bit greenish, you can say cyan, like that. And then we took the blacks a little down to make it moody, and then take the glasses out to make it a little bit bluish, you can say. Then we added the sharpness, then vignette, then last film grain. So let's play this first in full screen. So that's it for today, guys. If you like my video, then please give a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more awesomeness. If you have any question, let me know in the comments, or you can DM me on my Instagram. My Instagram link is in the description. So see you in the next video.